gentlemen, your next fight of the evening is a middleweight bout of 5 rounds of 3 minutes. This bout is presented to you by Popular Plastics, the official plastic partner of WLC. Fighting out of the blue corner, he is undefeated with a record of 13 wins, no losses, and 7 draws. From Cayenne State, Myanmar, Song Thu Oh! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, with a record of 8 wins, 4 losses, and 3 draws. From Mon State, Myanmar, Pite!
Set now at the middleweight division, 75 kilograms. As in the first bout, bout number 2 of this WLC 6 Heartless Tigers card features 2 fighters from here in Myanmar. San Tu versus Htwe. Round number 1. Blue trunks for San Tu, red trunks for Htwe. Left 4 open striking guard for San Tu. Starts with a low kick. San Tu making his WLC debut. Now goes Htwe right back to his feet with a slip. 3rd appearance for a Lethwei championship for Htwe. Nearly low from San Tu. That ruled a slip, sporting touch of hands. Michael, we see a much more traditional, tighter striking guard, hands very high for Htwe.
Right, both fighters really taking it slow at the first pace, picking and choosing the shots, which is really good a game plan, so you don't get that tired. I find the blue corner, is using his really powerful kicks at the moment, swinging him.
He on the inside, that's big on the clinch, then the short downward headbutt as well. Good sequence from Htwe, then lands the left hand. Done on the separation. Slow, methodical start from Htwe. Nicely done on the slip, the head movement from
You can definitely see both fighters using their experience, not coming in with reckless shots.
Diving in with the headbutt is Htwe.
Htwe's got more of a advantage being a more taller opponent. He can probably use that with his long jabs and hard kicks. See as the round goes on.
To the clinch initiated by San Tu. The knee on the exit from Htwe. Htwe with the elbow strike and another downward slashing right elbow. The effective infighting, Htwe landing the knee to the body. 40 seconds remaining, round 1. On the kick from under the check to the back leg. We again coming in with the headbutt. Counter knee from San Tu. Side headlock position. Who trying to punch his way out?
Wait.
And that is the end of round 1. Nice sportsmanship between these 2 fighters at the end of the opening round.
I find even though that Pite's got a height advantage, with his head kicks, he looks very deadly to me. Let's see on the replay.
Seconds out.
Heading into round number 2. Htwe trying to stay undefeated in this his 21st fight, enters 13 victories, 7 draws. You see the high number of draws for a lot of these fighters is because in numerous promotions under numerous rule sets, if a fight does not end in a knockout or a TKO, it's automatically a draw. There are no judges scorecards.
That's correct. Recently I've just fought the champion from Myanmar. His name is Htwe. He's undefeated, even though that he's never lost, but I've got to say a lot of draws, and that's how it works in this traditional sport. Ooh, flying into that right hand.
Saw a piece of the glove tape, the right hand of Htwe go flying across the ring. That head kick just flies by the face of Htwe, thrown by Htwe.
Felt the breeze on that one.
He's been very effective in the clinch thus far. Claiming that he was knee low, we fight on. Big right hand from Htwe. The kick, go right back to his feet. Effective sequence though from Htwe. Right hand and again to the inside. Michael, that's an effective sequence. That right hand, then the inside clinch and the headbutt.
Yes, definitely. So as you can see, these boys are using their experience, picking and choosing their shots. I really find this is a nice, clean, technical fight on both ends. This one's going to be a hard one to judge.
25 remaining round 2. We tried to turn the explosions, the separation back to the center of the ring.
Pite should use that double jab of his. He's got that reach. He's coming in with those powerful leg kicks.
Just missed with that head kick.
There's that right cross we were talking about earlier.
Gorgeous right cross from that right-handed orthodox stance. Just looked over to his corner. They're telling him, turn up the volume, turn up the pressure. Very high, very traditional striking stance for Htwe.
Yep. Not sure if you guys noticed, but there is blood coming from the ear of Pite. Right ear. Most likely from a headbutt.
Side headbutt now from Htwe. On the push kick, good right hand, then the left from Htwe. Now turning Htwe. More tape off of the right glove of Htwe. Thrown to the canvas.
Nice uppercut.
The bell, and we are headed to round 3.
That was a very good round on both boys. This one is a hard one to judge. Both boys showing technicality. There's that effective right cross we were talking about. Htwe definitely using that jumping right hook. Just missing though.
Seconds out.
ကိုလူချင်းမဲ့3ကြိမ်မြောက်လောက်မယ်3ကြိမ်မြောက်လောက်မယ်
Set for round number 3. Sporting touch of hands and right back to it. Again, you see that very traditional high and tight striking guard from Htwe, who came out much more square to the target, much more open in his hands. He's not getting through, but there's that big right hand on the right cross from Htwe. Down the body lock now defensively from Htwe, then to the body. Using that side headlock position very effectively. Those submissions, of course, World Lethwei Championship, but there was a lot of squeeze on that headlock.
Yes, he was trying to actually drop him and throw him, but it's too strong move from the blue corner.
Headlock can legally be used for positioning, but a little extra squeeze there just to send a message.
We've definitely got to be careful with those headbutts, even though it's a short range. A small headbutt can make a pretty big cut, so we've got to be careful with that.
Right, spinning back elbow. We walked into it, but actually did not absorb the full impact as he stepped inside of that elbow.
Definitely that would have scored points, coming in showing the aggression.
Stepping in, Htwe actually taking more of the meaty part of the arm, but he took that. Then the back headbutt. There's the dump.
What people don't realize that it is legal to give headbutts and you can pick him up, dump him.
I've commentated the previous 5 World Lethwei Championship cards. I have never seen a headbutt from that back position.
Yes, it is. It can be deadly if you land it perfectly on the jaw.
Volume being turned up by both fighters here. There's the elbow, then the right hand, then the knee from Htwe.
Definitely opening up more with the elbows as well. They're throwing more elbows than they did in the first and second round.
45 seconds remaining, round 3. Most entertaining of the 3 rounds thus far. Yangon crowd now in full voice, really appreciating this bout and appreciating the output from both Htwe and Htwe here in round number 3. And on the restart.
Boys are nice, relaxed, both tight. When they come into the clinch, that's when their heads start to open and a knee coming in.
Into the ropes and the separation. And on a right elbow from Htwe, nicely timed. Fighters swinging big, throwing elbows and punches, and from difficult angles.
Swinging, just missing.
Htwe took himself to the canvas there. Closing seconds of round 3.
That was a very good round. Definitely more of the action packed on that round compared to the first 2. Definitely you can see more elbows and knees in that round. Spinning elbow that we were talking about earlier. Landed flush, definitely wearing it like a warrior he is, though. Showing no signs that it actually affected him. There's that dump that we've been talking about. That is legal here in Lethwei. These are opening up elbows. It's definitely working on both hands. I want to see more elbows coming into the 4th.
Round number 3, Htwe really doing a nice job taking the back and then hitting the dump.
Yes, with that height advantage, I do believe that he can use that, and I want to see some more dumping on his behalf from the red corner. Let's see if he does. Definitely both opening up with the elbows. Loving it.
Htwe indeed throwing the short, sharp right elbows. There's the elbow back and another from Htwe. Very entertaining fight thus far. See the soft warning to Pite Htwe for kneeing while holding the ropes, which is of course illegal. Playing a bit to the crowd, playing a bit to Htwe. Swelling outside of the right eye on the face of Htwe.
Is definitely opening up with his power shots now, coming in with that hand combo. Coming in with the left 1-2. Nice and basic, but very effective.
Cut.
Put on the separation. And the restart. Showing more urgency. Driving in with the rear uppercut. Just missed the mark. 45 remaining, round number 4. Wide open stance now for And there's that side headlock position and the takedown.
There's that small dump that we're talking about. Does get very effective, especially if you're getting dumped 3 or 4 times in each round. Does get tiring getting up. And now we have a big cut on U's head, blue corner.
Time has been called here in round number 4. See the medical assessment. That cut outside of the left brow in the face of Htwe.
I'm pretty sure it was caught with a short elbow. Small combo coming in before that fall and that dump.
Big ovation from the Yangon crowd as this fight will continue.
Crowd is going wild, loving the warrior spirit.
Straight right hand from Htwe. Good left hand from Htwe, then the right, then the knee into the clinch. Both fighters nearly fell through the ring completely.
Who's really got to pick up the pace now, knowing that he's on borrowed time. And a spinning elbow.
Definitely shown flashes of real creativity in this fight.
What U's really got to do is pick up the pace. He knows at any time now that this fight can be stopped.
Spinning back kick just off the mark. There's the head kick, and that lands flush from Pite Htwe. That is a nasty gash on the forehead of Htwe. He also has a hematoma, a lump, just off of his right cheek. Kick to the body, then the right hand to the inside. We could hit that takedown. We off the jab, closing seconds of round 4. Fighters looking for a short inside headbutt. There's a short inside knee from Htwe. Very nasty cut on the forehead of Htwe. Touch of gloves. We will move to the 5th and final round.
Yes, with this nasty cut, Pite knows that he's on top. Just watching at the end of the 4th round, he's picking and choosing his shots, not rushing in, knowing he's got that round. There's that right elbow that I was talking to about. It was short, but very effective, landing him flush. And that's all it takes for you to be bleeding as bad as he is. The aggression on Htwe was working until he got landed elbow to the face. Spinning fist. There's that flush, clean kick to the head. Booyah. And this is what the crowd comes to see.
Seconds out.
Fifth and final round. Santuu in this, the 21st fight of his career. Possibly moving closer to his first career defeat. Nothing, though, has been decided yet. Htwe has been very effective from range and from the inside. Inside, Htwe starts with his short right elbow, immediately to the clinch from U.
This is going to be an interesting round. This round's going to determine the winner, I really do reckon.
Flipping the jab. Kick checked. Not much on that from U. It's extremely hot and extremely humid here inside Htwe Indoor Stadium in Yangon, Myanmar.
Pite definitely using that reach as a left 1-2. Very effective. Landing that last combo though.
The genuine output, energy expended from these two fighters thus far. Working off of the jab. Tighter now with his striking guard. Trying to move into the puncher's pocket.
Definitely more tighter. Pite has to be more tighter. If he has his hands down, he can scar him the ball.
Right hand and another right hand from U. Immediately to the inside, 150 remaining, fifth and final round.
Nice.
To the clinch from Htwe, lands the big knee. Again, that side headlock position, but first the break. Uppercut lands from U on the rear uppercut. Htwe again to the inside. Michael, we've seen that a lot. When U lands a big strike, Htwe will close distance.
Yeah, that uppercut coming in looks like an advantage for him, but the disadvantage is when he misses, he gets tied up bad, and that's when the knee comes from Pite.
The 15th and final minute of this middleweight bout. Santuu versus Htwe. Body kick from Htwe lands.
Wondering if U's got to come in with that power shot again, other than that left cross or a left uppercut. It was effective, but not using it as much as it should be.
Cut on the forehead of Santuu has thus far not really been a factor in this bout. Htwe down, right back up. Another elbow, then the headbutt, knee. Nicely done on the combination.
Trying to throw each other down on the ground, but they're both too smart to hit the ground. Both boys are very experienced not to hit the ground. They're fighting for that top position.
Almost a head and arm throw position for Santuu. Could not get the throw. Tight, heavy position from Htwe. The bell at the end of a very entertaining fight.
Yes, definitely both fighters are wearing the warrior face. Looking tired, but definitely earned a very good fight right there. There's that uppercut that I was saying. It's very powerful. But I find once he does miss that uppercut, he gets tied up a lot.
Extremely close, extremely hard fought. Time now to end all suspense with Justin Bratton.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. After 5 rounds of some epic Lethwei action, to present the prize is Channel Ambassador from Canal Plus Action, 2 Ow, and Canal Plus Sports Channel Ambassador, Ong Sang. From the judges' scorecard, your winner via unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Pite!
There you go, from the red corner. Definitely using those short elbows but long lefty reach from the left-right. Very effective, taking him the win.
Well earned for Htwe. Sam 2-0 suffers the first defeat of his career in this bout number 21. And that's career win number 9 for Htwe. Victorious by way of unanimous decision, Htwe defeats Sam 2-0.